Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. In today's video, I wanted to do a simple orange and blue makeup look, but still be a bit different and interesting. I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you do, please give it a thumbs up. I'm trying to hit 500 subscribers by my birthday month, which is in August, so please hit that subscribe button so you can see more of my videos. Anything I use will be listed down in the description box below. If you'd like to see how I do this, then keep on watching. To start, if I look a little crazy, it's because I used a white concealer on my eyes instead of my normal concealer. So that's why I look like this. I figured the white would show up, would be a better base for the colors I'm going to be using. And for this look, I'm going to be using the Morphe and James Charles palette. And I will put a picture around me of the color I am using in the shade name if it has it. To start this look off, I'm going to use a 518 brush and I'm going to go into the shade 518. I really didn't think about that, but the number of the brush is the same as the name of the color. I didn't know that. For this look, I'm going to work my way out. So I'm going to start on the inside and then I'm going to work out to the outer corner. And the reason I'm doing this is because I think the colors will blend a bit better. I feel like if I started with the other shade, it would be too dark. And then like I wouldn't be able to get the orange in. For this look, I wanted to do something simple, but still like colorful and a bit different than just like a basic look. And I've already done an orange and blue eyeshadow before. I just don't think it came across very well because the blue was just a blue mascara and like a liquid and a a waterline color. So I just don't think it showed up as well as an orange and blue look. So I wanted to try it again, and I don't know why, but I always tend to use more oranges in my eyeshadow. And I just think it's because I think it looks good on me. I'm not a big fan of blue on my eye, but I love the color blue. And I think it always goes well with orange. The next shade I'm going to be using is called Playground, and I'm going to be using a JS6 brush. And I'm just going to start placing this on the outer half of my eye. And as the product starts going on my eye and coming off of the brush, I'm going to use the leftover and start brushing it out to start creating the shape that I want. And the reason I don't like blue as an eyeshadow, even though I do tend to use it a lot more than I thought I would, it's just I feel like it's a very bold color on the eye and it's kind of scary to use. Because you either have, like, it either looks good or it doesn't. And it really just depends on what you're doing with it. And I just have a tendency to feel like it's too much sometimes. Even when I'm doing like a bold look. Now that I have the colors on there, I'm going to go back into the orange shade, which is 518, with the same 518 brush. And then I'm just going to start blending them together with that first shade. And this is just going to make that orange a bit brighter. And it's going to blur those lines between the blue and the orange. And like I said, I wanted this to be a very simple look, so I'm using two colors, but I think it'll still be colorful and like a bit different than just like a bland normal eyeshadow. And I'm not really swiping because I don't want the two colors to mix. I'm just kind of tapping in this middle area with what's left over on the brush just to kind of blur those lines. And this will cause that eyeshadow to kind of fade a little bit, because you're kind of swiping the product off. So if you're not liking the color of it, just keep going in and then blending out slowly. I'm going to go back in with the blue really quick because I feel like the orange kind of wiped that out. And this is also going to help blend that middle section out. And again, I'm just tapping. I'm not really swiping too much. With an e.l.f. blending brush, I'm going to go into a darker blue shade because I want to darken out this outer side a little bit more. And I'm going to go into the shade Brother. And I'm just going to press that into that outer third. And then I'm just going to lightly blend it out. And I'm just going to keep building that color until I get it as dark as I want. Now that I have the colors blended out and added as much as I want, I'm going to use a wipe and just kind of clean up underneath of it. Now that that is cleaned up, I'm going to do it on the other side and then do the rest of my makeup, and I'll be back to finish the rest of the look. I'm back. To finish the rest of the makeup, I'm going to do my under eye, and I'm going to use a small like flat brush. I'm going to go into the shade 518, and I'm just going to put this on that inner part, and I'm going to put it like right up against my eye. I don't really want it to go too far down. With a 213 brush, I'm going to go into the shade Playground, and with this I'm going to connect it to the orange, but I'm not going to connect it to the top eyeshadow. I'm actually going to take it like straight out, and then I'm going to blend it in with that orange. For my waterline, I used the Maybelline New York Tattoo Studio Gel Pencil Liner in the shade Striking Navy, and I did this off camera. For liquid liner, I'm going to use the Infallible Paints L'Oreal Paris Liquid Liner in the shade Electric Blue. I'm just going to do a normal wing with this. I'm going to use this as well to make like a cat eye in the center. For mascara, I used their Real by Benefit. And now for highlighter, I'm going to use the Brain Freeze palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. The shade I'm using is called Freeze Tag. And the brush I'm using is a 510 highlighter brush. This is also very pigmented, so I'm going to try to use as little as possible because it will be very, very blue. And I'm just going to connect this into my brow bone. I'm really just going to put this highlighter everywhere. I've said before in a past video that I like going with the theme of the look, and since I'm using a lot of blue, I'm going to use a lot of blue highlighter and stuff. I cleaned off the 213 brush, and I'm going to use this for my nose highlighter. I'm going to use that same Freeze Tag shade. I'm going to first place it, and then I'm going to blend it out with my finger. I also want to use this for my inner corner, so I'm going to do that. Now that I'm done with the look and all I have left is my lips, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut Setting Mist to set everything. For lip liner, I'm going to use the Kylie Cosmetics True Brown K. Still feel like I haven't perfected the whole lining your lips, because I feel like the way I do it doesn't necessarily complement my lips. So any tips on how to better line my lips, let me know. I've watched a lot of videos on it, and I still seem to do it wrong. One of the shades of lipstick I'm going to use is the Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Unicorn Blood. The name of this lipstick makes me think of Harry Potter. The next lipstick shade I'm going to use is a Morphe lipstick, and it is in the shade Virgin. And this lipstick is very like liquidy, so I'm just going to dab it on because it will go on too much. And I'm just going to put this in the center, and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. So that is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I like hearing y'all's feedback, so please comment down below with anything you'd like to tell me or any future videos you'd like to see. Until next time, bye.